Well, it's no secret, Lee County is growing and fast. Lee County commissioners gave Neal Communities the green light to build nearly 1,100 homes on 788 acres at the corner of North River Road and Owl Creek Drive in Alva. More people means more flushing. So now there's concern the extra waste could lead to sanitary sewer overflows and more bacteria in our water. Last week, we told you the state gave the city of Fort Myers more time to eliminate discharges into the Caloosahatchee. Wake News anchor Claire Galt has been digging into why that could impact more of us than you might think.
All the waste has to go somewhere. The county says it'll end up here. This is the Fort Myers Central Facility on Raleigh Street. One environmental group says it already has its fair share of issues, and new development could only make things worse. This spill at Manuel's Creek in 2020 was disgusting. 183,000 gallons of raw sewage. The water was brown. It smelled bad. Calusa waterkeeper emeritus John Cassani told me it was the worst in Fort Myers history, but certainly not the only spill.
There's probably a spill every couple months in Fort Myers somewhere, especially around the time a hurricane comes, because the storm water floods, and those happen too often with this particular facility.
Cassani is talking about this Fort Myers Central facility. The city's website says it hasn't been updated since 1985. Right now, Fort Myers is under a consent order from the Florida Department of Environmental Protection to upgrade it. But Lee County commissioners gave the green light for the facility to service the more than 1,000 new homes coming to rural Alva.
Why are you depending on all this new growth with a plant that has major problems now, just in ordinary operations, much less a hurricane? So it's just a kind of a disaster waiting to happen. That's why the Alva folks are concerned.
Concerned is an understatement. Listen to these Alva neighbors. They are fired up.
To the Lee County Commission and the Lee County plan to protect us from this kind of dense encroachment totally failed us.
You lose sleep on it. We're in the middle of a storm area.
Susie Allen and Bill Redfern told me they understand development is a part of life. Lee County expects to hit 1 million people by 2040, and they have to go somewhere. They're just not sure Alva can keep up.
I think we deserve to kind of maybe step back and say that some growth is good, but not all growth, even if it's permissible, is good.
Cassani fears the growth won't stop with this development. Lee County Schools already approved plans to open a new high school in Alva in 2027, a middle school by 2031.
Growth is overwhelming the wastewater treatment infrastructure. So we're in catch-up all the time.
Cassani believes no one thinks about water first, but they will when they see another spill like Manuel's Branch. Claire Galt, Wink News.
A City of Fort Myers spokesperson told Claire the central facility has capacity for the additional flow, and each permit request is evaluated for capacity before approval. We told you the city is under a consent order. We reached out to the Florida Department of Environmental Protection about the new development. We are still waiting to hear back. Meanwhile, we have the order and more information with this story on winknews.com.